Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining us today. This is a very special day and exciting day for 4 of our newest members here for the Port St. Lucie Police Department. We're so excited to have you guys here with us, and we'll be swearing you in here momentarily, and you'll be on to starting your career and your great experiences that you're going to have over the next 20, 25 years as you're out there patrolling and taking on all this great experience. So we're so thankful to have you guys here, and we're so thankful for this day and this great crowd, everyone here to be part of this. So I am Mark DeMeo. I'm the Acting Assistant Chief of Police. On behalf of Chief Richard Del Toro and Assistant Chief Leo Nimsic, I want to welcome you all for being here. This, again, is just a great day, and we're so thankful for everyone being here. I'd like to just take a moment to recognize our Human Resources Director, Natalie Cabrera. Thank you so much for being here. Human Resources plays a pivotal role in getting these cadets through, and the partnership we have is just, it's great, and we thank you for everything you're doing. So just a little bit about the agency. Obviously, for your loved ones and guests that have come here to support you, I want them to hear a little bit about the agency that you obviously will be joining. So the police department here is relatively young as far as police departments go, roughly about 40 years old. That's pretty new in terms of agencies. One of the fastest growing police departments in the nation, and we continue to grow, and with that growth just comes opportunity, and that's a very exciting thing. It's what gets applicants here. It gets what people interested in this department. We strive to continue to be one of the safest agencies in this nation, and we are, and for the past several years, one of the safest, if not the safest, in the state of Florida. It's a very prestigious thing that we hold on to, and we would not be able to do it if not for the great hiring and the men and women who work here. Our hiring team, our staff, led by Sergeant Sheila LaGrega, who's here in the audience, it's second to none. We take a little bit longer with our picks, but I think it comes out on the other end in the quality of the candidate we get. I know for the 4 of you sitting here, you know that you went through a very strenuous process. We do a lot of backgrounds. We do the polygraph, the psych, we do our physical agility, and then we go and do a very deep dive into the background. Those are not things that we're willing to rush, and in fact, we look at it as a commitment to our citizens and the community to make sure we hire the best and brightest. So for you and for our recruiting staff, thank you so much for what you do, and you guys are fantastic. And so, again, back to our agency. We employ a crime reduction model that is second to none and has led to over a 50% reduction in crime over the past 10 years. We employ analytics and data to make sure that we put our resources in the areas where the crime is actually being committed. We focus on that, and that's been kind of our trademark on how we do business. We are about accountability and transparency. We have the best equipment. We take care of our officers. We all have body cams. We make sure that you guys are out there, that you're following the rules. We are nationally and state accredited. That's something that not all the agencies have, and we have over 400 of the best policies and procedures out there. And I say all that to make sure everyone understands that when you're sworn in here and you take that oath and you go out and you start your job, that you have the backing of the best policies, the best equipment. You have top-of-the-line supervisors out there, the best training that we can give you to make sure that every night and after every shift you're coming home and that you're supported. So, again, thank you so much for what everybody does out there and our citizens for supporting us, because without that support, we would not be able to bring you guys on and would not be able to continue to do what we do. So, is that good for a sales pitch, Sheila? How was that? Good? All right. We are recruiting, we are hiring, just in case anybody wasn't sure what that was about. Okay, so let's focus on the 4 individuals here, and let's make this about them, and let's give them a great day. So, and I apologize in advance if I butcher any names. It was a little difficult earlier, but I think we'll be able to get through this. So let's go first up, Officer Scott Chardoff, if I can have you come up. All right. So let's tell a little bit about Scott. Scott was born on June 20th in Huntington, New York, to his parents, Michael and Dawn. He has 2 sisters, Victoria and Michelle. Scott is married to Amber. Scott, you can come over just a little bit more. There you go. Scott, he's running away from me. Scott is joined today by his wife, Amber, who will be pinning his badge, and his father, Michael. Scott began his professional career in the automotive industry from 2016 through 2023. Scott was enrolled in the Indian River State College Basic Law Enforcement Academy. He was in class 172, and he graduated in July 2023. During his time in the academy, Scott was employed as a police cadet here at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Scott, welcome to the Port St. Lucie Police Department family, and if your wife would like to come up, we'll pin your badge. So. All right, we tested all these badges. They all work. There you go. You ready? You gonna help her out at all with that, or all right, we're going straight for? There's no trick badges. That's all good. Good? Very good. All right, congratulations on that. He can stay up here with them. Madam Clerk, please, if you would.
Okay. Please raise your right hand and you will respond with I do or I will. I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that I will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie.
I do.
Congratulations.
Ladies. Mr. Scott Charnoff, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Sit down. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Romeo, you ready? All right, we're gonna get through this. Come on up here, bud. All right, you got to stand close to me. You may have to whisper some names here. All right, come on over. All right, Romeo Holligan. Romeo was born in West Palm Beach, Florida, to his parents Marlo and Romeo on October 23rd. He has 10 siblings. I will not be naming them all, but he loves you all and supports each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Romeo is joined today by Officer Mike Casey, who will be pinning his badge. He also has his aunt and uncle, Jimmy and Roberta, and his aunt Geneva. How did I do? Nice. All right. He also has his church family here, represented by several members of the church, Minister Williams, Brother Aswood, and Sister Jones. They're all here in the audience. Very nice. Thank you for joining us today. Romeo began working in the restaurant industry, moving on from that role to join the Indian River State College Basic Law Enforcement Academy and the Fast Track program. In April 2023, Romeo was hired at the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police cadet while attending the police academy. Romeo also spent approximately 4 years as a police explorer, and that kind of just goes to our long-term plan of just, it was talked about from Chief Bulldog to Chief Skinner all the way back in the days, Chief Del Toro, bring them in as explorers, bring them on to the academy, and then bring them on as cadets. So this is a prime example of someone who started as an explorer and has stayed with us the whole time. So Romeo graduated the academy in July 2023 and received an associate's degree in criminal justice from Indian River State College in July 2023. He will be beginning his new career as an officer with our agency. Congratulations and welcome aboard. Mike Casey. Mike, you should know how to pin this badge. All right, we're all waiting. We're all counting on you, Mike. You got it? Don't drop it. Clock's ticking, Mike. All right, Officer Romeo Holligan. All right, clerk, please.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Oh, sorry. And say, I do or I will. I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that I will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie.
I do.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Nice. I don't get Nice. heard this is a very quiet crowd and that we're not expecting any kind of anything. So let's see if we can, at least drum up some enthusiasm for you here. All right. Officer Rodnisha Lewis. Yeah, yes, exactly. Every time I look over, you just keep saying, yes, you've got that. All right, Rodnisha was born on November 12th to her parents, Laverne and Roderick, in Miami-Dade County, Florida. She has two sisters, Radkisha and Rodrika, and two children, Darrell and Denaya. Good, nice, yeah, I got that. Rodnisha is joined today by her sister, Keisha, who will be pinning her badge. I think we know her. Her children, Darrell and Denaya, and close family and friends. That's some of the close family and friends. Oh, no, come on, this is for you. So, all right, Rodnisha began her professional career working for the City of Miami Department of Real Estate and Asset Management as a clerical aide for 2 years. She resigned her position at the City of Miami to work in the security field, where she held the position of captain and security manager. She enrolled in the Basic Law Enforcement Academy at Indian River State College, class 172. She graduated the academy in July 2023. Just take a personal note here and say Rodnisha received the highest awards you could receive in the academy, the Ronnie G. Parker Award, and that is the highest award that can be bestowed upon a cadet. So we are so thankful that we ended up getting you on that, and that's top honors there. While attending the academy, Rodnisha worked as a police cadet for our agency and has accepted the position of police officer with the Port St. Lucie Police Department. Congratulations and welcome to the team. We can have Keisha come down. Can't cry yet. You gotta put the pointy part in there. Are you ready? No pressure, Keisha. Very nice. All right, you got it. Clerk?
Please raise your right hand and you will respond with I do or I will. I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that I will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie.
I will.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now, Keisha, you were holding her hand, so we may have gotten 2 for 1. She may actually be a sworn officer right now. It's possible. We have to check the records on that, get a legal reading. All right, Corey Manino. That name I can say, yes. You ready? All right, here we go. Corey was born in Port Jefferson, New York on February 5th to his parents, Dawn and Anthony. He has 3 brothers, Dylan, Jordan, and Anthony, and he has a sister, Nicole. Corey is joined today by his dad, Anthony, who will be pinning his badge, his mother, his aunt, his uncle, his brother, Dylan, and his girlfriend, Savannah. Corey received his Associate's in Arts degree from Indian River State College in 2020. Corey began working in the restaurant industry in 2017 until the end of 2022, where he held the position to focus on the Basic Law Enforcement Academy at IRSC. Corey attended the academy. He was also employed by the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police cadet. He graduated from the academy in July 2023 and accepted the position of police officer with our agency. Congratulations. And his father, Anthony. All right, here we go. How are you? How are you? All right. Yeah. Just go for the stab. Can get some paperwork done while this is going on. That's it. Very nice. Very nice. Clerk?
Please raise your right hand and respond with "I do" or "I will." I do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that I will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that I am entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that I will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie.
I do.
Thank you. Congratulations.
You guys come up and join me. So we have a tradition at the Port St. Lucie Police Department. It was started several chiefs ago by Chief John Skinner. It was continued through Chief Bulldog. Chief Del Toro is continuing that on now. You guys just had your oath administered to you, and that obviously is swearing you in to be a sworn law enforcement officer in the state of Florida. We all know the inherent dangers in this job, and we know that law enforcement careers tend to end in other ways than violence, and sometimes those ways are by malicious acts or mistakes or things that officers end up doing to themselves, self-inflicted. This is a reminder to you and every officer here about the importance of upholding your oath and your ethics, and we're going to take this oath together to remind you for the rest of your career that you guys are out there. Stay true to yourself, stay true to your ethics, stay true to your morals. Do the best job you can to support yourself and this community, and you guys will get through this. This is the best career you can have. This is a front row seat to the greatest show out there. You guys will have a great career. Just remember who you are and remember what got you here. So let's all stand, all sworn officers, please. Raise your right hand. At the end, you'll say, "I do" or "I will." On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my career, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve.
I do.
Nice. Nice job, guys. So I would be remiss without mentioning that our chief and assistant chief are away right now at a conference in Jacksonville. They're accepting an award on behalf of the agency, our gang unit, which has only been in effect for 9 or 10 months, just won Florida State Gang Unit of the Year. It's a huge honor, and again, just another shining star on what this agency represents in best practices. We're an award-winning agency, and I'm so thankful to have you guys join us, and great career, guys. We'll look forward to having you on board with us. So you have a lot of paperwork to sign, and then afterwards we'll get pictures with your family and friends. That concludes the ceremony. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you.